Assalamualaikum and very good evening. For today, we would like to make a video, next video, which is about the general value and the theme. So before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Syamsul Azam bin Muda.
My name is Hamdan bin Mazaleh.
My name is Satya Asana from NT's number 177-355 and I'm from Faculty of Engineering.
Hi, my name is Jamil binti Saufi. My meeting number is 177-027 and I'm from Faculty of Engineering. My name is Rosa binti Ma'arif. Meeting number 177-024 from Faculty of Education.
I am Rizal Seniors. Meeting number 18057 for the Faculty of Environmental Studies, taking environmental engineering.
Hi, my name is Umar Yafis Mandi. My number is 18025 and I'm from Faculty of Engineering. Okay, Syamsul.
Yes.
What are we going to discuss tonight?
I think we can start with I think we can start with the positive lesson first from the Twilight. So Hamdan, what about your opinion about the lesson?
First, we go to analysis for the positive learning in the Twilight. So I'm choose the character one made by Charles Cullen. He different from the other that is behavior. I'm describing. Charles Cullen choose not to never taste a human blood. Never mind the aggravacy of overwhelming. Third, never mind the fact that not a single vampire he encountered agree with his lifestyle. Never mind the vampire who love, who scope, who expect he will work with me. Then he never mind the crushing loneliness he will endure. Never mind any of it. Okay, that I was respect about his character, that he understand that forcing his belief on the vampire is the way to go. But that does mean that he has to agree with other vampire. Believe in other, respect the work, believe even if you against him. That means he has own belief. So he support each other. And for the lesson by Cullen. Next.
Okay. So next I will explain the positive lesson. The character is Alice Cullen. Which is actually she is a girl. She attitude is like a girly. Then we can conclude Alice as a Snow White, Lara Croft, Barbie, and Black Widow because she have a good attitude, soft heart, but still have some brave on her. So next is Alice actually such a pretty girl. So from Alice also one of Cullen family that be a good with Bella. So from that we can take the positive lesson from that at least even she's one of the vampire family, so she still can be kind with a human. I think that's all.
Okay, next I'm going to tell about the Twilight analysis, which is Edward Cullen said that let people make their own choice. Edward in Eclipse, anxious, overprotective, just watched his finance almost die 3 times. No wonder he gets in a flat when she starts hanging out with packs of werewolf. Edward's greatest flaw gets its greatest as he fails to stop Bella dangerous visits to La Push, and it takes him almost half of Eclipse to realize that maybe he needs to back off, take a breath, and listen. Sure, Stephanie Meyer is by no means the next Aristotle. But another was I. Picking up Twilight at age 13, come to think of it, I'm still no Aristotle at age 18. But Twilight is not a book you read for that level of intellectual wisdom. It is a book you read for pure enjoyment, for relaxing on the sofa, for light-hearted escapism. But that should not mean for a second that you can learn a positive lesson or two from it. I think that's all from me.
Right, so the material that I have got is the general overview or the general analysis that I have read, which is the need of the search of parent figures. As we know, the family, the vampire family, could live for hundreds of years because of their mortality. And then in this saga also, we know that the parents of Edward actually died because of a Spanish influenza. And it also explained that Bella, daughter of a long absent father and a newly absent mother, arrives in Edward's life with little or no strong connection to either parents. Right. So there is a study by Studies in the Number by Anna Silver, which titled Twilight is Not Good for Maidens, which quoted, although Edward and Bella are center of the novel's narrative, the series is equally concerned with contemporary American nuclear family and women's role within that family. Twilight is a series that very much concerned with the practice of mothering. So it explained that somehow we can say that this novel, it empowers women. It shows that a single mother can raise a daughter by herself, and how Edward's perspective on life hundreds of years have been changed by a girl, Bella, and that have created the story and adding a new interesting point in the saga itself. Right, yeah. So I have only that for my findings. How about you?
Okay, there's one from Casey. My point is, other analysis suggests the Twilight Saga is a story about racial prejudice, about the good white people versus the bad dark skinned people. In a Psychology Today article titled is a Twilight prejudice? Melissa Berkey points out that Edward and his extraordinary family are described as possessing impossible beauty characteristics by pale white skin. Their skin sparkled in sunlight. Their bodies are as solid, perfectly curved and smooth, like a marble statue, which are white. Just as the colon exude purity and kindness, they are so strongly associated with whiteness. When Bella is hurt, she even mistakes Edward for an angel, the ultimate symbol of virtue. Buckley point out Stephanie Meyer used of such imaginary capabilities on the reader already enriched association that white is good. It's a simple math. If white equal good and vampire equal white, then it must be a vampire equal a good people. So it would only follow the Cullen clan mortal enemies, the Quilted Werewolf Pack, would be characterized with similar alarm color coding. For example, consider the juxtaposition between Edward and Jacob. Where Edward has a pure white skin, Jacob is a Native American and therefore is described having a dark features, copper skin, black hair and dark eyes. Not only does Jacob have a dark skin, his name last black and curly associated him with darkness rather than light. That's all from me.
Okay, now we proceed with the third analysis. Okay, the power and powerlessness of women. It's arguably the most notorious complaint about Twilight. It means how far a woman can do to a man. That big, indecisive teenager Bella Swan may be something of a sketchy role model for its largely teenage, especially women. For instance, in 2010, David Cox of The Guardian expressed some concern in a story called Twilight, the franchise that Feminism. In a climatic argument, Bella's two suitors, Jacob and Edward, debate what best for her hero. As they decide her future, she sleeps between them, the epitome of submissive passivity. Bella's fate isn't only dispiriting, it's only deceptive. On the whole, beguilement by a teenage bad boy, however courtly his manner, doesn't lead to eternal love, nor is self-abnegation the reliable route to bliss. It's therefore understandable that some have questioned the merits of Twilight message for womankind. Then later on, just a few pages away in the same volume, Laurie Branch, Carly's Cross, locating the post-secular Gothic, cast the protagonist as a post-feminist heroine who revealed a few unforeseen effects of a feminist movement. The remarkable phenomenon here is the recognition in Mayer's fiction of the abjected Gothic desires of our culture. Bella's popularity as superstar Gothic heroine reveals precisely that we as a culture have already travelled a feminist route, and that has left apparently not a few readers with very particular unfulfilled longings and misgivings.
Okay, so to summarize the discussion, we know that the author's prose leaves something to be desired. Nevertheless, the Twilight Saga has enthralled readers worldwide and become a literary phenomenon. Twilight, the first book in the series, introduces heroine Bella Swan and her vampire boyfriend Edward Cullen. Their forbidden love drives to the novel's plot, which culminates with Bella asking Edward to turn her into a vampire so they can be together forever. And Twilight has two primary settings, which is sunny Phoenix and cold Forks, the two cities that could not be more different. So the author contrasts these two settings, emphasizing the difficulty Bella has adjusting to her new surrounding. So I think that's it for this video. For the next video, we will talk about the reflection of the video. So I think that's all from us. Thank you.